Okay, so today we're going to be reacting to the gameplay, basically showcase, hands-off showcase that Indukuba posted concerning Xenoverse 3. So let's not waste much time. Let's get into it immediately.
On June 6th, 2026, I had the opportunity to see a 30-minute
Hey, that was my birthday.
Dragon Ball Xenoverse
June
3
6th.
at Summer Game Fest. And even though it was a hands-off showcase, I did at least get to see what the game is made of and some of the intricate details that the game has to offer.
The models look very nice though. Very nice.
A few days ago, but there are some details that I know that aren't actually covered in the V-Jump scan. And as a cherry on top, all information I'll be relaying to you guys will be based on the performance of the
he's a Saiyan
running Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. But with that out of the way, let's get into it. First up, and I
not gonna lie, the way they came out of the portal reminds me of Super Dragon Ball Heroes.
There is character creation in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. I know a lot of people were worried because of some
so
of the
here's the clarification for people who were worried about it.
About just having a customizable avatar. But yes, there is CACs in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. Much like how
this is for you all who are worried about it and were contemplating whether or not to play the game because of character customization.
Male Saiyan, male Earthling, female Earthling, and Frieza race.
Dodoya is going to love that.
I'm pretty sure if all the other races are there,
the next iteration of Macchiato.
But yes, CACs are in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. And even though I still don't know their official names yet, I can confirm that John
and Jade, right? And Brett.
And Jane 1000 is the placeholder female
John, Jane, and Brett.
I can also confirm that Brett is a male Earthling as well.
And okay, so that I believe that's one
I did get to see some
brand new go
outfits for both quote-unquote John 1000 and Jane 1000.
Okay.
And I had to admit, the outfits in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 are fire.
Okay.
They look so good because normally when it comes down to Xenoverse 1 and Xenoverse 2, you probably would have, just for example, right? You have Goku's gi as your top. And
it's mostly Dragon Ball outfits
pants for like the
that you can like
right?
randomize
and
through.
Mix and match and like things of the sort. No. In Xenoverse 3, we have actual outfits that aren't directly related with Dragon Ball characters.
That's nice.
I got to see streetwear for
both
John and Jane 1000.
That's very nice.
And they were looking immaculate. Trust me, you guys are gonna love the outfits. Remember that scene at the end of the trailer where we got to see Bulma crashing into the room?
Yeah, just barging in.
That apartment actually is a place where you can enter and run around and customize as well.
Wait,
in
what?
That scene,
really?
You only see the room while it's kind of in chaos and it's dirty and there's books and whatever everywhere.
Yeah, obviously, it's very obvious.
You can actually fully customize that room because that is your apartment building.
Nice.
So you can run rampant and customize it however you want, but for the trailer and from what I saw, we only got to see it while it's in chaos, but it is fully customizable.
Nice.
You can also customize your character in your apartment as well. And of course, if you're living in an apartment, it's within an entire building. So yes, you can.
Ooh, that's a high jump. That's a high drop. That's a large. That's a huge drop.
Building as well. And
we got Vegeta. Scouts with Vegeta.
Down, or you can just jump down from the middle.
I prefer elevator, unless I can fly, so I just like gracefully descend.
Two characters that I saw in particular
are that Piccolo?
Trunks and Vegeta. I also do think that this is important to note, but all character models and animations are completely redone from scratch. Nothing that I saw so far anyway has been taken from Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 or Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 in terms of character models.
So this is basically a new game straight from the ground up.
Has been remade from the ground up. And as a cherry on top, you're now able to run with your character in the hub world. We were never able to do that in
I don't understand. What do you mean run with your character?
Now in Xenoverse 3, you can. You can also still fly in the hub world as well. Speaking of the hub world, West City is enormous. Like, I can't even begin to tell you guys.
I am going to get lost.
Sheer scale of the city. It is ridiculous. Like, if I were to actually put it into a tangible form for you guys to understand, Kanton City and Toki City in their entirety combined doesn't even come close to how large the city is. It is huge.
Imagine they give you a mission for you to like find like an item hidden in the city, and you have this big ass city to look through. Oh my god, it's gonna take a lot of time. Ooh, this is a nice stage. This is a very nice stage.
That the ice map is very large. Again, I know that you guys got to see
very
that
nice
there
stage.
is an ice map from
Oh
the
my
jump scans,
goodness,
but
this
actually
looks
seeing
nice.
the
I
map,
like the
it's a
HUD,
night and day difference. There was never an ice map in any of the
control
Xenoverse games before
UI
Xenoverse
as well
3,
is very nice.
and they actually cooked with this one. The map is huge.
Kaioken.
One thing that I'm personally happy about is the fact that missions are now 4 players. In the previous 2 Dragon Ball Xenoverse games, it was only limited to a max of 3. But now, missions are 4 players. So that one extra friend that's always wanted to hop in with you.
This is the longest walking path in the world.
I don't have
22,000
YouTube Premium, so
it would take over 2 years.
So that one extra friend that's always wanted to hop in with you, now they can join you. They also
too bad for you, I ain't got no friends.
End of missions. So your squad will kind of line up, and afterwards you can just emote.
So basically like Genshin Squadron, but
it's something
with
new.
controls.
We take those. During the mission, I did get to see a few battles against a few hordes of enemies. I don't remember if it was like the Raspberry Squad or like the Apul Squad.
This honestly, this looks very freaking nice.
How well the animations are, and also how good the graphics look. It honestly looks much better than Xenoverse 2.
Honestly,
in the animations, I really
even the way the flying animation, very nice. That's the main thing I'm looking at, honestly.
Really nice. Also, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 has depth of field, and I mean like actual depth of field.
I don't really know what depth of field means, so it doesn't really matter to me whether it has it or not.
In like Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, and view Dragon Ball
Never
Xenoverse
played it,
3's
so I don't
depth of
know.
field,
Like tell me about it in the comments.
Kingdom Hearts 3. So it makes the area seem larger, it makes the battle seem more grandiose. It looks nice. And of course, I did get to see the brand new HUD as well. And just to put it
plainly, my god,
pretty much looks exactly
one hit
like the
kill
HUD from Xenoblade Chronicles 3. What I mean by that is
you have one punch woman or one blast woman,
and you also have your teammates' health on there as well. If you're fighting a boss, their health gauge is in the top middle. And then afterwards, if you look on the bottom middle towards the right side, that's
kind of like most RPG
on the bottom middle near the left
games.
Side, that's where your ultimate and other attacks are at, if you will. And I'll explain what those are later on in this video. And now we can focus on the combat. Now, I did actually get to see the female Earthling attack, and her attacks actually did seem to look kind of clean. They definitely seem to be flashier than they were.
I like the running animation as well. I basically like everything I'm looking at on the screen. I love it.
Thing that you're focused on, I think you're gonna like how they look like in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. I did get to see some super attacks in action as well. The moves that I got to see:
Kaioken,
Super God Fist,
Kaioken Assault,
Edge, Maximum Charge, and Kaioken Assault. I did get to see an ultimate attack in action as well, and that move I got to see was Super Kamehameha. And there's actually 2 new things that they did with that move that I
really hit kill. Oh my
goodness. One of which is, before you fire the move, you're actually now able to aim the attack, which is good.
Really?
So
basically
2,
like
Xenoverse 1,
consecutive energy blast in
it would shoot off into
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Not anymore. You have the ability to aim the attack before you fire.
Kind of like that.
The other thing that they did was it's now a multi-hitting attack. What I mean by that is I got to see the move utilized against a horde of enemies, and it actually blasted through every single one of them. Whereas in the previous
kill them at once.
If enemies were to
it's just like one person at once.
They could get hit by it. But
yeah,
now, the blast, if you're in its path in any capacity, you will get hit. Also, it seems
that's
as
a
if
nice feature, because that's basically what Dragon Ball is about.
Replaced with a completely new system. And I wish I had more clarification on this particular detail, but unfortunately, I don't. But it does seem like there is a new way of being able to break your opponent's stamina, so that way you'd be able to continue your combo. This next
there's a gauge
but we'll see how the
or bar on the right side of the
your super attacks and your ultimate attacks are now tied to cooldowns, which means you're not able to spam moves in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. After you use a super attack or an ultimate attack, you have to wait a certain amount for that move to become available again. I believe one
so instead of having like key blast,
a key charging move, because I did get to see
like
maximum
instead of
charge
having
in action,
energy
but
bars,
from that,
you have
your moves
cooldowns
are
instead.
tied to cooldowns, and of course, your supers will recover faster than your ultimate attack. But your ultimate attack does take a decent amount of time for it to come back. And now, time for
so basically like Genshin Squadron.
I did get to see a brand new
or like Solo Leveling
Soul Switch, and it pretty much allows you to harness the soul of an OG Dragon Ball character and be able
That's
to
nice.
utilize
It
them
reminds
for a
me of
limited
like
amount of time.
the
I believe in the
Breakers.
example that I saw, I got to see my character soul switch with Trunks, and then they were Trunks for a limited amount of time. And when you soul switch, again, you are that character for a little bit, so you get access to their moves as well. I do remember one move I saw was Shining Slash, but that's about it from the top of my head. I did also get to see another new mechanic called Soul Assist, and pretty much the best way that I could describe this is, if you guys remember that update that Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 got, where you're able to do like a dual ultimate attack.
Yeah, this is basically
mentor,
like
it's that, but not ultimate attacks.
This is basically like Breakers.
Dual super with
Iron Cane, this is for you.
In this case,
they put this in for you.
Character. And the example that I did get to see was with Vegeta. I was so happy when I saw this one, but yes, awakening skills do make a return. And one requested feature that people have been begging for 11 years is an actual thing in Xenoverse 3. Yes, when you transform as a Saiyan, your hair does spike up. I got to see it in action.
Thank you.
It looks nice.
I wonder if you can add a tail as a Saiyan as well, and maybe the tail also changes color as well.
From Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 3, I got to see that entire sequence, and yes, you do get to see the whole sequence of the hair growing.
Does my hair get longer?
And like, you know, fully like fleshing out and all that stuff. You get to see the whole thing. It looks nice. And now that I've talked about some of the new mechanics and
very nice.
It is important for me to clarify that
these are the little things that many of us are actually looking out for.
To specify where the placement of all that stuff is.
Yeah.
On the HUD, to specify where the placement of all that stuff is, on the top section of it, that's where your ultimate attack is. On the left side, that's where your soul assist is. And on the right side, that's where soul change is. But that right side is where soul change and transformations are both at. So I'm not sure if you're actually able to either have a transformation and have a soul switch or not, or if you have to pick one or the other. Not sure about that. From what I saw, it seems like you do have to make a choice, but I guess we'll get more details as the months go on. So I've talked about character creation, I've talked about moves, and I've talked about maps and whatnot, but I still haven't talked about who we got to see as the boss of the mission. And that character is none other than Broly. Super Saiyan Broly. So yes, I can confirm that DLC content.
Oh my god, this is going to be very, very nice.
3, or at the very least, up to Gamma 1 that we know of for sure. But still, I did get to see us fight against full power Super Saiyan Broly. And when I tell you guys he was throwing hands, he was throwing hands. The moves that I got to see, I love
the environment,
gigantic roar, which he already has in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. And I got to see his
being acted
skill,
upon
which
in
he
a way.
actually didn't have in Xenoverse 2. He has Blaster Meteor as his evasive skill, so it makes sense. He just didn't have that in
the
Xenoverse
crystal
2.
is like
I did get to see him
blinking or something. Is it possible for you to like destroy your environment like in Sparking Zero? Because that's what I'm wondering from like
evasive skill,
seeing this.
Blaster Meteor, because I did get to see him use the attack.
It could be possible.
Blaster Meteor as well. And in this particular case, I don't know if this was a specific mechanic that was tied with the mission, but he would teleport around the map and then unleash Blaster Meteor from Dragon Ball Super, where again his power was out of control. He started shooting out projectiles everywhere. So that's now an actual attack, or at least the Dragon Ball Super version of it anyway. And it actually looked really, really cool. So again, I'm not sure if that was specifically tied with the mission as like maybe a mission type of mechanic, but if that is an actual move of his, Broly got a brand new move. Now I know one thing people are wondering about is if there are any brand new races in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. And I wish I could give you guys some sort of confirmation, but as far as I can relate to you guys, I don't know. We did not get to see
the demon race
of
now.
The sort apart from the initial stuff we would expect from Xenoverse.
Well, we have the demon race because of the classmates of
in the series. So again, although I didn't
we have the demon race,
I only got to see Majin,
or Kai race or whatever,
and Frieza race. That was it. So I can't confirm if like Kais, demons, androids, whatever case. I can't confirm if they're
hopefully though. Hopefully we get information concerning that. Hopefully they add it.
I guess we'll have to wait and see. And finally, a slight tidbit about the story of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. So, the story takes place well after Goku's general adventures, and it's now up to the Great Saiya Squad to protect the peace in their stead. So, with it being age 1000, it makes sense that Goku and the entire gang are gone, right? But they did point out to us that Bulma is here, but it's age 1000. Like, what's going on with that?
Why is Bulma still here? Why is she alive? Why is she still alive? Someone has been using Shenron far too much for selfish reasons.
Generally, the entire planet. But Bulma being there is still a mystery that we're going to have to find out later on. And that's about it.
Exactly.
Again, that was 30 minutes that I got to see of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 in action on the base PS5. And
yes, honestly, nice. This is nice. It seems like you can destroy your environment, just like in Sparking Zero.
And play it.
Hey, yeah, the restore teammates feature as well.
We got to see a trailer.
Broly's grab, okay, that's nice. This is very nice. This looks very nice. I like the fact that the snow is like coming up as well as you guys like you're standing on it and being attacked on it as well.
In the comment section below.
Or flying over it.
I'm Dakuba. Like, share, and subscribe.
Very nice.
I'll see you guys in the next video.